channel. We are back again, and it's not a very good day because this weekend, another marvelous weekend, another
surprising weekend
has happened. United, we have been beaten. Tottenham, they have been crushed. Chelsea were burned. Leicester drew against anyway, guys, welcome back. Actually, we are the gatekeepers. I'm Emoli Edwin.
I'm Dennis Ketara.
I'm Frankie.
Just to tell you guys, we as the gatekeepers, right, standing here, we have all been beaten. They were beaten at Stamford Bridge. We were beaten at Old Trafford. But stronger we stand. We will bounce back. Anyway, guys, there were two early kickoffs. Chelsea against Man City. Remember, we predicted this match. We said it will be a 1-1. But what was the outcome?
The game went vice versa. Man City came and dominated and won 1-0. I think the approach of the game was different. Tuchel expected something different, but Man City also gave something different. But it's all football. It's called revenge time. You cannot dominate also for long. You cannot win. You cannot lose for long. So that's football for you.
Dennis Keton, what happened?
In fact, it's EPL for you.
Definitely.
EPL for you.
Brother, what happened?
As for me, I think let me make my introductory statement by giving a congratulatory message to Pep Guardiola. For the first time, Pep Guardiola outclassed Thomas Tuchel. Well done. Man City outplayed us, and we as Chelsea fans, we accept. They outdid us in almost every department, but also I want to give it up to our defense line. Our defense line did what they did. They did the best they could. That's why we even managed to only concede one goal, because if we had a very feeble defense, we could have even conceded more. But well done, Chelsea. That was we gave our best. But congratulations to Man City. You outplayed us. But once again, as I always say, early kickoffs, I don't love you. I don't love early kickoffs. It's kind of, when you are at home and you're playing an early kickoff, it's always a curse, but it is what it is. Back to you in studio.
I'll also say he's congratulating City, but I'll congratulate Chelsea because they were playing against a very good team. Unlike Manchester United, who are at home, they were playing against Aston Villa. Before I go to this side, please, Dennis, how was that match?
The match between Aston Villa and Manchester United
at Old Trafford.
Remember, we all predicted that Manchester United could win that match, though we accepted and we actually knew that Aston Villa were here to bring trouble, and true to that, they lived to the occasion. So they came, they gave Manchester United a fight for their money, and true to that, we saw what happened. Manchester United wasted a lot of chances, but for Aston Villa, they got one special chance, which they actually, he's called House headed it, though there was a lot of controversy whether it was an offside or not. But this goes back to the inconsistency of VAR. But all in all, we are here today courtesy of that goal which was scored, and it stood. So Manchester United once again lost at home after being eliminated from Carabao. It was a bittersweet experience. Or should I remove the sweet part? It was a bitter experience for them. But all in all, I think they were salvaged there. They were not as sad because we also lost. So, yeah.
The difference is they lost to Man City, we lost to Aston Villa. My fellow.
Yeah, for me personally, I feel like loss of energy, especially on supporting Mole. I used to be all in, but currently, right now, as the situation is going, I think he has been given a lot of chances. If you compare the likes of Louis Van Gaal, the likes of Jose Mourinho, the likes of
Moyes.
Yeah, basing on the achievements, as comparing between the three previous coaches and the current one, Ole personally, I think he has been outshined by the likes of Jose Mourinho, especially. Mourinho gave us at least 3 cups, and even Moyes gave us 1. I think it's high time for United board to do something. It's not being harsh to Ole, but depending on the squad that he has and depending on the squad, and if you see the squad that Jose Mourinho had and the likes of LBG, I think they could have achieved more if they were given this squad. It's something to just reason up, not being harsh on Ole, and Ole should understand this. It's because of the fans we are suffering, man. But other than that, I don't see any chances of blaming Manchester United players. I'll blame still the coach because the squad and the team that they were playing against Aston Villa was the game. It was a game to win. Now we are having a block ahead, like for the next 2 months till December. It's when we will have at least a rest, but no rest in the EPL. But that's football.
But I have a question for you, Frankie and Pogba. You guys don't want to blame the players, but my question is, you even got a penalty in the dying moments of the time. How was Ole Gunnar involved with that penalty? And yet, he gave the players an opportunity to play and to actually convert. How is Ole Gunnar involved in Bruno losing that penalty?
Personally, for that game, it was to be won by many goals, not even one, not even a draw. That could not be an excuse of us losing a penalty. Then he puts the blame to Bruno Fernandes. It's something to do with your tactics. You have to win the game at an early stage, not waiting until the late stages. And I think the penalty was even luck. It's luck.
Okay.
And all I can say, even I usually tell you, is that Ole has been relying from the experience of the players, not from his experience as a coach. The players are the ones who win the game, and they can also decide to lose the game for him.
Thank you.
But surely, my people, even if we just want to give him a benefit of doubt, surely, guys, explain to me once again, when somebody like Greenwood is having outright clear chances, but he decides to be selfish about it. So once again, those are the tactics of Ole Gunnar. Seriously speaking, sincerely,
it is the responsibility of a coach to bring the best in players. And when you frustrate the players, they will frustrate you too. And when this happens, remember the fans are the ones who take it all. So when players are frustrated, that blame goes straight to the coach. We have been beaten our last 2 matches. Let's not talk about this one.
And the next match you're playing against Villarreal.
The next match will be
the next match will be
okay. Leicester played against Burnley. Leicester, they were at King Power, but it was a very surprising because this man right here predicted that it was a clean sheet and a straight win for Leicester. But tell us what happened, my brother.
Yeah, it's just EPL for you, man. It's a different game. They approached the game differently. I think Leicester underrated so much Burnley, and things happened. They lost 2 points and gained 1, which is very bad this season for any club. Yeah.
And for your information, guys, it is Leicester who equalized. They were being beaten, and Burnley scored a late minute winner, but unfortunately, VR did that thing.
Yeah, so this game, I think Vardy was super outstanding. He scored 3 goals in this match. The game started with an own goal from Vardy, which he cancelled it by scoring. Then again he scored. So in fact, I'm saying that he scored 3 goals, 1 own goal and 2 goals. Yeah? But it was a game which many thought that Leicester would win, especially that Burnley has been having a poor run. But it is what it is. This is football. It ended up with a draw, and that means that pressure is back on Leicester.
Another surprising game was Leeds against West Ham. Leeds were at Elland Road. I don't know, Frank, what you predicted about this match, but I saw you. I think you said Leeds would win, right?
Yeah, Frank said Leeds would win.
Why are you saying me?
The
You are the one who said the record is there.
Our
Actually,
viewers go back to our previous video to confirm.
and confirm this guy.
I'm not a liar. Anyway, the match was to be won by Leeds. I thought fatigue might cost West Ham somewhere, but well, it's difficult to predict in the Premier League. Especially Bernabeu was around, turned up. When we say a Bernabeu, it's Antonio, and scored. That's it.
Dennis,
It was an entertaining match, as I said. Both teams were all out. It was a game which had a lot of runs, and Rafinha scored as usual. Then West Ham equalized and scored a late winner. So it was a nice game, but Leeds needs to up their socks because they are not doing very well. But West Ham, kudos to you guys.
And
Moyes once again
did that thing.
Yeah.
Actually, for me, West Ham, I'll take heart. Otherwise, Arsenal fans, this is your week. Please do anything you feel like. Enjoy at your best, actually. Welcome back, actually, to the social media. You have been missing for a while. And forgive us because we have been predicting against you, but we see you have the potential. So welcome back to the Premier League. Okay, the most surprising match of the weekend was Brentford against Liverpool. Okay, this game was played at what is the
Brentford
Community Stadium, and all of us, except me, I told you guys that Liverpool has a very bad record on away games, especially these teams, middle table teams. But it is true what I just said. This game turned out to be it was a massacre for the Liverpoolians. How are they called actually? Liverpoolians?
The Reds.
The Reds. It was a massacre for them because Dennis, talk to them what happened.
Well, one of the most you guys remember, I hope you can remember my opening statement when I was giving an introductory statement on Brentford. Go check on it on the last episode which we did. So Brentford Community Stadium was full to capacity. It's a 15,000 capacity stadium, and the fans were actually backing their teams like no other. So they did justice to the team, and the team actually outplayed themselves. Liverpool might have thought that it's going to be easy, but Brentford were here to do that thing. In fact, in this game, I even dare say that Liverpool survived. They were almost losing this match. So it was a game which was full of comebacks. Salah scored in that game, and actually he reached his landmark of the fastest player ever in Liverpool to have attained 100 goals within few games played. So congratulations to Mo Salah. Jones scored a screamer, and it was good. So Brentford, the other player called Baptiste, he scored, I think, the equalizer, the third goal. It was a good game for me. I enjoyed it. So kudos to Brentford. Brentford has a bright future ahead.
And guys, just to tell you, just to confirm it to you, that the game ended in a 3-3
Draw.
3-3 draw actually, and this Brentford, Frank, say something about Brentford actually.
Yeah, the spirit, man. It's all about the spirit and the spirit of the fans also. So this is what I told you last time. There were goals, and the goals happened. So now this one was a sure bet. I told you guys. And now
it is what it is.
Anyway, I'm not flossing around. It's the EPL. It's something to do with the EPL.
Yeah, and
we have to agree and accept the best thing about this is that those teams that were supposed to win, both of them lost.
Even Tottenham actually.
Yeah, but those teams that were to lose, they won. Surprisingly. I'm not being biased to Arsenal fans. I'm not saying that you played very well and you deserve to win.
Yeah.
That's your derby. You can win it, but against us, we are going to go mundo ko mundo.
Definitely. 1-on-1, right?
Yeah, 1-on-1.
Okay, Arsenal against Spurs. Actually, this was entertaining. Okay, for me, I predicted Spurs to win, so I'm very sorry for the Arsenal fans, for the Gunners.
Yeah, For me, I'll say Smith Rowe won the match. He played very well. He's a good player, and I think if Arteta is took the studies from Pep Guardiola, I think he's mentoring Smith Rowe to be like the likes of De Bruyne somehow, maybe Saka, the likes of Sterling or Leroy Sane somehow. I think they will stand up. They will be good players in the future. We see Odegaard also playing very well. The Aguero of Arsenal and Aubameyang has stood up, and Lacazette did not have to feature in that game so that they can make any difference. The players were so good. Tomiyasu was brilliant. Ramsdale was good. I think everyone was good. I saw dull moments from Harry Kane, but I know he will pull up somewhere. It's up for you, Dennis Keton, to give them.
As for me, I think I just want to first of all apologize. Arsenal fans, I'm sorry, you forgive us. It's not that we are biased, just as Frankie said, but we always call it as it is.
Yeah.
But we always say that we give due where it's due, we give credit where it's due, and true to it, you surprised me. You outdid yourselves. You played very well. It's like you were sent strictly to attack Tottenham and to bring the best out of you. Remember, you've been scoring solitary goals in all the games that you've been winning. But yesterday night, you went guns blazing. You went for 3 goals. In fact, you were even to win by many goals. But it is what it is. Your players were outstanding. I can't even start to mention individual players, but Saka, Smith Rowe, Ramsdale did some wonder saves there. It was all good. You are an all-rounded team. But back to Tottenham. I think that a lot needs to be done in Tottenham. They started very well by winning 3 consecutive matches. But now, because I was joking with my Arsenal friend, because the first 3 games Tottenham were number 1. And in the first 3 games, Arsenal were at number 20.
True.
But right now, 3 more games have been played since Tottenham were number 1, and the tables have turned. In fact, Tottenham have lost almost all the 3 games, and Arsenal have won all the 3 games. So welcome to Premier League, where nothing is usually certain. You are just judged by how hard you work and how you can correct the mistakes which you make. Arteta seems to be doing something different right now, and true to it, the results are starting to show. These are not the moments when we will sit here or stand here and tell you that we now think that it is luck. It is luck if it happens once. It is luck if you survive narrowly the second time. But when you do it, when you are sure about what you're doing the third time, then it's no longer luck. It means something is starting to work for you. So I want to mention Mr. Aubameyang. This is Musa Nyakundi, and you guys, Arsenal fans, congratulations. You did well.
For Musa Nyakundi, I would also want to wish you, not wish you, I would also want to congratulate you, and also I would like to see your gumboots coming back to the social media.
Welcome back to social media, Arsenal fans. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Well done. It was an impressive game, but Harry Kane needs to find his scoring boot. He needs to go get it where he left it, because apparently of late I've been noticing. I'm not seeing the Harry Kane that I'm used to. I might be wrong about that, but Harry Kane needs to start playing as if he means it. He's playing as if his mind is still in the transfer windows. So kindly, Harry Kane, bring it back to Premier League. We want to enjoy you, because Premier League is always brilliant when we have goals being scored by strikers and by brilliant players like you. So let's hope that next game you step up. But big up to Son. Son never disappoints. He did that thing, and it was good.
Well, guys, I'll just summarize it up. I want to send my condolences to Tottenham fans, especially Stephen Budohi, and Manchester United fans, him and others around, and Chelsea fans actually, you too. Leicester, please take heart. Leeds and Liverpool fans, please take heart.
Kialo, man.
Yeah.
Tuair Muidin.
Mention
Dana,
them.
in fact,
Mention them.
Dana, congratulations. I saw you with your gambits back the social media with the Arsenal jersey.
Welcome back, all of you guys. Before we end, allow me to give a special congratulation or what?
Congratulations.
I know. When you're
Congratulations
beaten,
message
yeah.
to our Kenyan Shujaa teams. That's our rugby team. They did well they did very well yesterday night. They emerged position 3, and that happened after South Africa defeated us, but we managed to defeat Canada in the semi-finals in the 3rd position. So big up Team Kenya. We are actually getting back our team where it was in the eras of Collins Injera. We are coming back. We are doing well. And also congratulations to Michael Ogada. The guy single-handedly did what, Frank?
Scored 5 goals after first half.
After first half. So Kenya, we have a striker, and you know World Cup qualifications are coming on board.
Speaking of Kenya,
Yes.
I think this is a message to you, Nick Mwendo. Please, please. This is not a. The players were after the AFCON.
Yes.
The players were very brilliant. They were playing very well. There was many improvement. But after he did the mistake to bring in Ghost, then later on, he still carry on and take the mistakes again to fire Ghost Mule and bring another coach. What is this? You're still gambling. Please stay to one coach. If it's Kimanzi, it's Kimanzi. Give us Kimanzi. He was a very good coach.
Actually, guys, we'll make a video on this because we feel we are part of the Harambee Stars. We are part of our football association, so we have a lot to tell him.
I think we have a special edition coming back to you guys for
This
fans.
It's not good.
Can you explain to me how on earth do you hire a coach for 2 months? Because apparently the new coach has been given a contract for 2 months. How do you expect him to deliver? Will you deliver knowing that you'll be given 2 months? There's no motivation. So basically it's like you are setting Harambee Stars to fail. We are not ready to fail, Pana. If you are ready to fail, then we are not ready to fail.
And another message for you, Nick Mwenda, still, and the sports minister. We are not here to speak about the EPL. We want to speak also about our league. Yeah? We want an interesting league, and we want the stadium. We want stadiums in Kenya, man. That's a message to you. We don't want to be watching football in terraces or.
Well, guys, please stay tuned. Keep subscribed because we have so much to tell concerning this. So just relax, wait for our next video, and we got so much more. Others for now.
We got you.
You got no bad blood.
See you tomorrow, I guess, because Champions League is back, right, guys?
Yeah.
So we will be back with another edition of the Champions League.
Sir,
Bye.